Good morning and welcome to another flip through. So this is a Kickstarter called The Deleted World Tarot by John Urban Davis. And I didn't actually back the Kickstarter, but I did order from his website. And so I recently received this maybe before Christmas. Anyhow, it's kind of it's tarot, but it's the suits have been renamed, some of the majors have been renamed. And what I find with decks like this is while I like them, I think the concept is great, I don't ever get around to using them because it's like I have to learn a different system. So with that being said, I mean this is kind of cool. There's two, well, let's just go ahead and open it up. So this comes in a nice box, right? Nice purple and gold box, gold gilded. This one opens like a book. What is not saved will be lost. That's kind of like his mantra, I guess you could say. And here I've got a card that says I have number 371 of 2000. So, and it also says it looks like I'm of the order of cultivators. So that's pretty cool. I think this is actually a card. Yes, it's a card. Doesn't come out. I think it might be tucked in one of the sides. Yeah. So that's the inside of the box. Nice marbling. Pretty cool. The cardstock is linen. Nice sturdy cardstock. All right, and comes with a guidebook that's Atlas of Deleted Worlds, and it goes in depth about things, the meanings of the card. It gives a reversed and upright meaning. It has the associations, the astrology associations, and it's a cool deck. The artwork is cool. I haven't read with it yet. I've just started exploring the deck and I've gotten through the majors. I stopped at the minors because it was different, and so I just haven't quite had the time to actually study the minors. So here we have the Fool. The upright is the distant hills. And then, of course, we've got the astrological associations, and they're the same either way. Oh, and here are the backs. The backs, can't really tell if it is upright or reversed. And here is the Magus. And in reverse, it is the Thief. This is Lifting the Veil, aka the High Priestess. We've got the moon here, the crescent moon at her feet. She's got a crown, and I think this is, I think that might be a black hole behind her head. Let me check that out. Let's see. What's hidden invites you, yet guards its mysteries well. The veil is the liminal space, the in-between. What you seek hides not from sight, but from understanding. Lift it and transcend. Keep it and dwell in mysterious bliss. Lunar tides shimmer in the eyes of the veil as she parts the gossamer curtain, revealing glimpses of ancient slumbering truths. Virgo's discernment guides her steps through the liminal space between worlds where the waters of intuition ebb and flow. Lifting the veil, intuition, mystery, sacred knowledge. As the Magus manifests external realities, lifting the veil beckons inward to the oracle of secrets and the soul. Heed the whispers rising from still waters and streams. Silence is a sanctuary, allowing the unconscious to yield its enigmatic treasures. All right, so I don't know why I thought that was a black hole. And then the definition for the unseen. Let's turn these over. Secrets, disconnection, repressed intuition. Disconnected from inner guidance, one stumbles through shadow realms of repressed intuition and unacknowledged secrets. Beware the murky waters of self-deception and hidden motives, lest they drag you into the depths of the abyss. Okay, so just a nice little one-page definition of the card. So here we've got the Kindred, which is the Empress. And reverse, it's the Invisible City. Got these little jackalopes here hiding. In lieu of the Emperor, we have the Clouds. We see a building towards the clouds, the all-seeing eye. In reverse, we have the Eternal Ladder. Here we have, instead of the Hierophant, we've got the Messenger. So we've got hands and coming out of a veiled figure where the head should be. And then in reverse, we have the Keeper of the Keys, which would be someone who is gatekeeping, right? Not sharing their knowledge. We've got the Lovers, to become one. Oh, look at that little grab. And then in reverse, we have the Self, which is very, narcissistic, not caring about another, not giving of oneself to become one. And then we've got the Chariot. We have some guys, people, persons, manning a flight here. And then in reverse, we have the Open Sky. The Physical World. And this would either be Strength or Justice. I'm not sure which one he switched. I'm guessing it would be Strength. Yes, it is Strength because we've got Leo here. And it's a fire card. And then in reverse, we have the World Made Physical. The Veiled Lamp is the Hermit. We've got a sliced up whale. We do have the Hermit lamp. In reverse, we have Integration. Turning the wheel. We've got a clock here, skeletal figures all around. This guy's thinking about eternity. And then here, the wheel that turns. Force of nature. So this is the Justice card. So we have that Fibonacci. And then we have the force of the machine, in which the machine is in control of this Fibonacci. And again, we've got this dark hole, black hole, maybe even an eclipsed sun. Here we have the Hanged Man, which is sacrifice. Got a portion of a skull. It took me a while to figure out what this was. I wanted to go with maybe the hip bones. I have no idea why. Then I thought maybe it was a vertebra. But it's actually a skull. See, we've got his nose cavity here, 2 eye sockets. And so we've got sacrifice, and then in reverse is perspective. So it's not necessarily that they're opposites. It might be that there's just a different, it's just that there's a different meaning. I am enjoying a nice beverage over here. This is a cool cup called the Ember Cup. And it keeps, the actual cup keeps your beverage warm. Controlled by an app that's on your phone, of course. My daughter gifted it to me for my birthday. From the whole family, of course. She picked it out. All right. Death and rebirth. The world invented. So this is Temperance, card number 14. And then we've got the virtual world. I wonder which is which. Let me see. It could be flipped because I've gone through this. Ah, the virtual world is upright. And then the invented world is the reverse. Here we have the devil. Oh, look at that snake. Detail. And this is pretty cool. I don't know if he hand drew these. And then the great machine is the reversal. Liberation, pride, ego, reclaiming power. The devil is bondage, illusion, materialism, and control. Here we have the tower. You know, our typical tower. And then we've got the burning temple. Oh, I'm sorry. The upright meaning of this is awakening. Revelation, sudden change, enlightenment. And then the burning temple is fear, imprisonment, crisis of death. So, I mean, with awakening, we have the tower coming down, only to be rebuilt, right? And then with the burning temple, it's like it's still a temple. It's on fire though. It's not quite to that point where it's ready to be broken down and be rebuilt. We're still holding on to things. And then we have extinction. This would be the star. In reverse, we have the genius of the dead, lost dreams, ego death, hidden knowledge. We have the moon. The moon with the body. And then we have all the phases of the moons here. And we've got illusion, intuition, subconscious, liminal. And then here we have the sea, chaos, primordial, the unknown depths. We've got the sun. The stars, doubt, negativity, confusion, unhappiness. Strange because the sun is the star, a star. Oblivion would be judgment. The void is the reverse of judgment. Emptiness, entrapment, fear of change. Interesting. So oblivion also, one of its keywords is ego death. Lots of ego death keywords in here. Here is the world card. Rename the deleted world. Completion, curation, transcendence. And then we've got the world deleted. Forgetting, intention, unfinished business. So interesting play on words here. And then we've got one extra card called the thing between worlds. The thing between worlds, between the idea and the reality, between the motion and the fact, falls the shadow. Between the conception and the creation, between the emotion and the response. So maybe like the ether, right? The in-between, liminal. Between the desire and the spasm, between the potency and the existence, between the essence and the descent, falls the shadow. In this place of in-between, the root yet untapped, the journey yet embarked, the truth not yet yielded, falls the bridge, the crucible of change, the space where dreams take form and where worlds are born. Here in the twilight, between what is and what will be, in death, our kingdom. So it's just that space in which nothing is there just yet. It's complete potential, right? And then we've got the reverse, the world between things. So we've got the thing between worlds upright, and then the world between things in reverse. And funny enough, it's upside down in the book. The world between things, between the longing and the fulfillment, between the intent and the manifestation falls the shadow, between the dream and the awakening, between the seed and the bloom falls the shadow, between the whisper and the shout, between the silence and the sound falls the shadow, between the pulse and the heartbeat, between the breath and the life falls the shadow, between the thought and the recognition, between the vision and the realization falls the shadow. So it's like the same. The world between things, the thing between the worlds. I mean, nice play on words. I'll have to ponder this a little bit more. But like I said, with these decks, it's harder for me to find the time to learn a new system. So, okay, so here we are to the minors. And we've got glitches, illusions, components, and pixels. And I believe these are components. I have them in order of the book. But in the book, he has glitches first. And components are number 3. So what he says about this is the minor arcana of the deleted world tarot delve deeper into the textures and details of vanished realms. There are 56 cards divided into 4 suits, each representing a different aspect of the deleted worlds. Glitches, the suit of digital anomalies and errors representing the unpredictable nature of data loss and corruption. So this looks like it is Earth. Yeah, it's Earth. So Pentacles, we can say. But it's not really Earth. I don't know. Because data loss, digital anomalies. Maybe in a deleted world, that would be the Earth, right? Okay, then we've got illusions, embodying mirages, false memories, and the blurred lines between what was real and what was imagined. Then we've got components, the building blocks of lost worlds, from the tiniest atom to the grandest of structures. And then pixels, the suit of fragmented images and partial information, symbolizing how deleted worlds persist in bits and pieces. Each suit contains 10 cards, numbered 0, null, to 9, and 4 archetype cards, offering a rich tapestry of symbols and stories. These cards explore the subtler energies in everyday experiences, contemplating the sweeping narratives of the major arcana. Each pip card numbering starts and ends at 0, reflecting the cyclical nature of ends and beginnings. As you work with the minor arcana, you'll uncover the intricate web of connections that once held these lost realms together. They invite you to piece together the remnants of what was, and to contemplate the countless small moments that make up a world before it fades into existence. Okay. So here we've got future plans. Null of components, the fundamental particles and building blocks of our world. These cards focus on tangible elements that make up our lives. Earth and summer. Okay. And then it has the 3 earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This one is, of course, Mercury in Virgo. So he probably uses the deacons, right? I'm not sure what deacon this is, but it's probably Mercury in Virgo, right? Okay. So we've got future plans and entropy. Entropy is our reverse. So the creating of things versus the breaking down. And then we've got offering of material. And then the hunger. So this would be like our ace. Stagnation. Actually, this is in reverse. It's change. And then in reverse, which is transformation, adaptation, innovation. And then in reverse, we've got stagnation, which is resistance, rigidity, inertia, and entropy. Here, oh, these are all, no, that one's not. We've got work, which would be our 3 of Pentacles. We've got the bees showing the phases of the project. And then in reverse, okay, so this says insecurity, but in the book we have displacement, which is disruption, imbalance, disconnection. I wonder if there's another one that he has for insecurity. Dissatisfaction, the cultivator. I don't see that. Okay. This is the 4 of Pentacles. We have evidence, proof, verification, clarity, conviction. In reverse, we've got speculation, uncertainty, misconception, and deception. The 5 of Components is worry. And then in reverse, 5 of Components is rehabilitation. Bounty, 6 of Components / Pentacles. Moon and Taurus. Then we've got greed. These, every time I go to think about reversing the rest of the suit, the one behind it is upright. So we've got prudence, upright, anxiety, reverse. So I'm guessing the easiest way to start with this deck is to use these keywords, because these images don't really offer all that much. So for the 8 of Pentacles, we've got craft. And then idleness, not using your gifts, right? Not using your abilities. And then the 9, we've got security. So we've got the security of the nest. Then we've got dissatisfaction. Okay, so now we're into the court cards. And so his, I guess, symbol for each of the courts is these chess pieces. We've got a pawn, a knight, a king, and a queen. Yep, I have the king in the wrong spot. All right, so we've got the shapeshifter. This would be our page. Metamorphosis, practicality, fluidity, flux state, evolution, adaptability. And so these seem to have the same, these do have the same title. So there's no reverse in here. Then we've got the Pathfinder, the Knight, seeking new frontiers, power from routine, knowledge, guidance, precision, responsibility. I feel like this would be upright. And then the reverse would be this guy. And then for this one, I would say this is upright. And then this is reverse. The shapeshifter. Interesting. All right. And then we've got the protector. Oh, no, wait. Cultivator. So I'm the order of the cultivator, which means I am the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Components. So here, oh, there's also a title to these, which I didn't really, I didn't notice at first. So for the page, let's go back really quick. So for the page, we've got the scholar of components, okay? The shapeshifter, scholar of components. And then for the knight, we've got messenger of components, the pathfinder. And then for the queen, we've got the cultivator. She's the visionary of components, nurture, growth, adaption, symbiosis, recycling, and patience. And in reverse, we just get the image in reverse. And then we've got the protector is the architect of component, collective effort, stewardship, stability, guarding foundations, protection, and strategy. And in reverse, it's kind of the same hands. Okay. So now these are, I've got to refer to my book. These would be illusions. No, actually, this is the order and house of glitches. So glitches are these X's. So volatile reality ruptures born of errors in the universe's core coding. Chaotic disruptions wielding the power to rewrite existence's source code from within. Embrace the erratic potential as catalysts for transformation. These cards explore relationships, emotions, and the unexpected errors that add a twist to our stories and move water through the ocean. So this is the suit of water. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So the null of glitches, we've got root and branch, unity, completeness, wholeness, authenticity. Then we've got the branch without root, disconnection, fragmentation, and dissonance. We've got some scissors here. Okay, here's the ace, which we've got essence, potential, inspiration, inception. And then in reverse, we've got stagnation, resistance, and denial, titled rejection. Then we've got connection, so two of cups, two of glitches, connection, new affinity, love, and passion. Then we've got the fall, recklessness, isolation, and danger. Abundance, three of glitches, growth, prosperity, fertility, abundance. And then we've got indulgence, excess, greed, and wastefulness. Four of glitches is alternative. The color palette to this is just very muted colors. Which, you know, with technology, I would feel like it would be a lot like bolder colors, you know? Okay, four of glitches. We've got alternative, creativity, intuition, divergence, which differs a little bit from the four of cups. Because with the four of cups, we kind of have that ennui feeling of just not appreciating what you have, focusing on what you think you have, but not seeing a gift, right? It's very emotional because we've got the moon in Cancer here. So the reverse is going to be obstacle, blockage, resistance, stagnation. Five of glitches. Here we've got the errors. Look at all these dialogue boxes. Oh, Mars in Scorpio. Mars rules Scorpio in traditional astrology. So we've got conflict, chaos, and loss. Then upright, we've got memory, nostalgia, reflection, and healing. The six is recursion, repetition, cycles, patterns. And then reunion. reconnection, homecoming, and closure. 7 of glitches is imagination. Oh, look at that purple. Wow, we've got a kitty. I still can't get used to this camera. It like flips things there. That's really nice. And then we've got mischief as our reverse. 8 of glitches, which is growth. Let's do it this way so we can focus on the card. We can put these in here, huh? Does that help? I don't see like a very good focus. Okay. All right, 8 of glitches, which is the 8 of cups. We've got Saturn and Pisces, growth, progress, wisdom, resilience. Then in reverse, we've got regret, stagnation, remorse, melancholy. So living in what you walked away from, not thinking that you made the right decision. 9 of glitches, we've got bliss, euphoria, transcendent expansion. And then in reverse, we've got the portal, gateway, transition, metamorphosis. We've got a, what is that, a lily? No, an iris? No, there's another one, another plant with this, and it blooms only once in a while. All right, now we are to the quartz. So here, this is the scholar of glitches. We've got the romantic, longing, sentimentality, tenderness, passion, aesthetic, melancholy, emotional depth. We've got earth of water. So the page of water. Then we've got the mender, which is the messenger of glitches, our knight. Oh, I just really like this purple, the way the purple and pink just, then you see the heart in there, acting on the heart, emphasis on the heart. Then we have like a supernova or something in the background. So here we've got restoration, healing, rebirth, symbiosis, communicating, passion, emotional clarity. The visionary of glitches, which would be the dreamer. That might be in reverse. Here we've got the dreamer. Visions, intuition, subconscious, prophecy, altered states, imagination, and tenderness. So Queen of Cups, water of water. And the reverse is the same. Then we've got the architect of glitches. So the kings are architects. The queens are visionaries. The knights are messengers. And then the pages are scholars. Here we've got, oh, look how pretty that is. We've got the peacemaker, architect of glitches. Reconciliation, diplomacy, beauty, peace, synthesis, and transformation. Wow, look at that rose. All right, now we are to the Order and House of Illusions. Illusions. These cards embody air and are linked to thought and communication and explore how perception can be altered. Knowledge is cloaked as truth through collective belief alone. Shimmering mirages layered over the perceived world to persuade and manipulate. Illusions are communication, enslaving our senses. So this is air and winter, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So null of illusions, we've got corruption, pain, disillusion, exhaustion. And then we've got treachery, betrayal, hidden motives, subterfuge. So here we've got action, initiative, new ideas, catalyst, inspiration. And then in reverse, we've got chaos, disorder, bad ideas, turbulence. And then we've got choice, 2 of air, moon and Libra, balance, decisions, duality. And of course, in reverse, we've got indecision, confusion, imbalance, and hesitation. Here's our typical 3 of Swords. Sorrow, heartbreak, grief, emotional pain, sadness, and then freedom, release, healing, emotional liberation. Saturn and Libra. Okay, 4 of Illusions. This is our 4 of Swords, the resting knight in RWS. Is respite, reflection, contemplation, peace, solitude. And then in reverse, we've got caution, restlessness, overwhelm, isolation, anxiety. So the 5 of Swords is disappointment. I mean, we've got some rays in the background here, so this could very well be an eclipse. But she's going into that, so it's probably a black hole, right? Keyword for disappointment is loss, regret, unfulfillment, and melancholy. And then we've got penance, forgiveness, reconciliation, and acceptance. 6 of Swords, which is the moving on, right? Science, knowledge, discovery, analysis, and insight, which is Mercury in Aquarius. So I like that. I think Mercury in Aquarius works if he's actually following the deacons as set forth. I don't know who made the deacons. Was it the Golden Dawn who set the deacon wheel up? Deacon, Deccan, not quite sure how to say it. Solitude, isolation, obsession, and over-analysis. See, I like that a lot better for the Swords. And then the 6 of Swords, 7 of Illusions. We've got escape, liberation, risk, adventure, freedom. And then, of course, in reverse, we've got surrender, defeat, confinement, acceptance, and resignation. So not so much the, what's that one? Where someone is trying to deceive you. 8 of Illusions. This is the 8 of Swords. We've got restriction, limitation, entrapment, boundaries, confinement. In reverse, we've got mercy, liberation, release, forgiveness, relief, Jupiter in Gemini. The 9 of Illusions is despair. It's the anxiety card. Anguish, anxiety, overwhelm, and suffering. And then we actually get the rest in reversed. So in the book, he has it titled Recuperation. That's the title of the card. And then rest is actually a keyword. Rest, relief, recovery, peace. The editing process is tough, especially if you're doing it on your own, because things just seem right. You know, you need at least 2 other pairs of eyes in addition to your own. Okay, so now we're to the courts. So this is the Page, Scholar of Illusions. We have the Mesmerist, influence, persuasion, hidden knowledge, perception, awareness, and subtle guidance. What a cute little owl. I like that color behind his head. Then we've got the Messenger of Illusions, which is the Mystic. Boundless journey, enigma, revelations, curiosity, insight, idealism, and activism. Then we've got the visionary of illusions, which is the queen. Medusa. I like this purple so much. Let's get a close up on this purple. Look at that. We've got the Avenger, retribution, justice, unrelenting pursuit, activism, hidden knowledge, karmic balance. Oh, I like that. Unrelenting pursuit. Water of air. The Avenger's eyes of comic awareness peer through clouded skies, witnessing all. Right there. This card represents the force of righteous fury, the drive to right wrongs, the pursuit of justice through intellectual and emotional clarity. Right. The Avenger combines the fluid adaptability of water with the sharp intellect of air, embodying a powerful vision for change. There's another paragraph, but I'm not going to read it. We're already hitting 41 minutes here. All right, visionary. No. The architect of illusions, which is the researcher. Inquiry, discovery, innovation, mental acuity, cutting insight, unquenchable curiosity. So this is our king. We've got some robotic arms. Got maybe robotic. We got a robot person. Got a hand on a robot. Yeah, what is that? A cyborg, I guess you could say. Kind of cool perspective. Okay, now we are to the pixels. The elemental force behind digital creation, warm with blazing, violent fuchsia fire. Mere ones and zeros taking potent symbolic form to guide manifestation or oblivion. They represent innovation, willpower, and the raw material of invented worlds. The throne of fire and spring. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So here's the null of pixels, which is our zero card, right? And there's our pixels symbology here. So this is exhausted storm upright. Completion, transformation, renewal, burnout. Burnout. Why? That's a strange. Well, I guess burnout would be completion, right? You're done. Time to do something else. Then here we've got eye of the storm. Clarity, pause, calm, insight. So this is our fire suit. Then we've got the Ace of Pixels, which is opportunity. And our keywords are clarity, vision, new beginnings, and potential. Here we've got procrastination, which is the opposite of an opportunity, right? Not taking advantage of the opportunity. The opportunity is still there, but we're not taking advantage of it. That's how I'm reading this. So we've got missed opportunity, confusion, and hesitation. So 2 of Pixels is Dominion. So this would be 2 of Wands, Mars and Aries. And we've got Dominion as the title of it upright. Oh, we've got somebody looking through a magnifying, one of those monocular magnifying glasses. Oh, hey, Roxy. Best way to focus. Are we going to focus? Oh, I don't know what takes my camera so long to focus. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's the card in its entirety. All right, so Dominion, control, balance, authority, and management. And then in reverse, we've got disarray, mismanagement, and frustration. So this is 2 of Wands, 2 of Fire. Oh, wow. I think this is the first time I've seen red. Everything's been kind of like a muted palette. And it's kind of not even completely red. It's more like of a fuchsia. All right, 3 of Pixels. We've got productivity upright. Keywords are collaboration, achievement, organization. And then in reverse, we've got negligence, insufficiency, stagnation, and conflict. 4 of Pixels, we've got harmony, stability, balance, order, and alignment. And then in reverse, we have adjustment, disruption, recalibration, and transition. 5 of Pixels, which is our 5 of Wands, is strife, conflict, tension, challenge, discord. And then in reverse, we've got reconciliation, resolution, harmony, compromise, and peace. Saturn and Leo. 6 of Pixels is the 6 of Wands. We've got victory. Keywords for victory are achievement, celebration, recognition, support. And then in reverse, we've got delays, obstacles, unfulfilled expectations, and patience. One moment, my cat is about to jump on my counter. Okay. Didn't want you to hear me scold my kitty. Delays, yes. Obstacles, unfulfilled expectations, and patience. So that is our 6 of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. 7 of Pixels, we have tenacity, effort, perseverance, dedication, Mars and Leo. Then in reverse, we've got the adversary, challenges, frustration, disillusionment. This is a cool card. I like this. This is cool. I like this butterfly, and then we've got a red butterfly there, green butterfly. Look at all these. Oh, violin. Interesting. All right, then we've got the 8 of Pixels, which is the 8 of Wands, Mercury and Sagittarius. We've got acceleration, momentum, practice, speed. And then we've got regression, complacency, lack of progress, backwards. 9 of Pixels, strength, effort, power, satisfaction, and accomplishment. Moon and Sagittarius. Here we have the interface, discontent, unfulfilled desires, and superficial. All right, now we're to the courts of the fire suit. Pixels, suit of Pixels. So first we have the Scholar of Pixels, Page, which is titled The Wanderer. Exploration, discovery, ambition, nomadic spirit. And we don't have a reverse definition or keywords, so it's all the same, which is interesting. Of course, we can change it as readers, right? Then we have the Messenger of Pixels, which is titled The Valiant. Courage, determination, strength, unyielding strength, bravery, and warrior. Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pixels. And then we have the Visionary of Pixels, which is the Composer, our Queen. Water of Fire, creation, inspiration, expression, passion, emotional depths, muses, nurturing imagination. The composer embodies the harmonious blend of emotion and intensity within the House of Pixels. This visionary is a solemn figure with cascading tears that transform into digital streams, symbolizing the profound connection between feelings and creation. Interesting. The halo around the figure's head represents enlightenment and the ability to transcend ordinary experiences through the power of imagination. The backdrop of soft pink patterns contrasts the striking visuals of digital distortions, reflecting the union of traditional and modern elements. Associated with the Water of Fire, the composer channels emotional depth and fiery passion into creative expression, urging the querent to find balance and inspiration from within. That is cool. I really like that. I'm glad I read that. And then finally, the king of pixels, Fire of Fire. We've got the commander, the architect of pixels. Instead of king, he's an architect. Yes. Oh, I kind of put that together at the end, very last card. So we've got the commander, control, leadership, influence, power, vigilance, guidance, determination. Let's read this one. The commander is a master of strategic vision and leadership. An architect of pixels, this card depicts a large hand with an eye in its palm, symbolizing insight and control. Surrounding the hand are numerous eyes, each representing vigilance and the ability to see multiple perspectives. The whirling pastel background emphasizes the dramatic and ever-changing nature of command. The commander orders the fire where it should burn, what should be kept warm by its comforting glow, and what darkness should be alight with its illuminating reach. So control, leadership, influence, right? Associated with Fire of Fire, the commander channels intense energy and determination, pushing through challenges with a clear vision and unwavering resolve. It urges the querent to harness their leadership qualities, making calculated decisions and guiding others with confidence. Wow, that's really cool. And so in the back of the book, he just has a little bit of information, essays on the esoteric. I guess maybe he wrote this himself. Alchemy and the occult. Then he goes into a little bit of his numerology, his symbols, the planets, and then the zodiac. Of course, everyone leaves out Ophiuchus. Then we've got about the author. So yes, so that is The Deleted World by Josh Urban. And there's our box. There's the back of the cards. A cool deck. I like it. I like the symbology. I like his definitions, explanations. This is definitely a deck that I'm going to have to study before jumping in. Before doing readings with. And one of the things that I am short on is definitely time. And I can't believe I made this video an entire hour long. But I wanted to go through this deck in depth just in case it kind of piques someone's curiosity. It does look cool, and I don't know if I'm going to use it just because of the time it takes to learn a new system. I have other decks in which the system is a little bit different. The keywords are different, all of that stuff. So having to learn something new is just a commodity. I don't have the time to actually do that right now. But hopefully I'm making time in my life. I started working full time, and I also kept my part-time jobs as well. So I've given up one of my part-time jobs. I'm a contract bookkeeper. Now I'm an employed bookkeeper, but I'm giving up one of my contracts, and so that should afford me a little more time. So with that time, I hope to be making more videos and exploring the Deleted World Tarot. So I'll see you guys next time. Y'all, if y'all want to see some of my readings, head over to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. I haven't been posting as often because of my time constraints, but with my time freeing up, I will be posting more often. So you guys have a nice day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.